Next up is going to be the pound New Zealand. This is another interesting trading opportunity that I'm not quite sold on, but I think it is a good discussion point, and that's what we do here on the channel. If we look at the pound New Zealand on the 4 hour, here is what is important. We recently broke and closed above our previous structure high. Look left, structure leaves clues. A break and close above those highs allows us to make the prediction that price is likely to go higher, confirming or giving us a positive confirmation bias. And what I mean by that is, instead of looking at the chart and having that analysis paralysis where we're like, oh, I can get bullish, I can get bearish, I can go sideways, right? And we're all over the place and getting weird. We know that I am looking for a bullish move, I'm looking for a bullish move, I'm looking for a bullish move. And again, that is the point of that IPDE process. We want to identify what the market has done, what the market is doing. We then want to predict, based on what we identify, what direction we think price is likely to go in. And then the next part of that prediction process is, if we're likely to go in that direction, bullish, then where are we likely to go? And this is where this one gets a little bit tricky, right? Because if we look left, it's a little bit difficult to find a solid target level, right? We've done this little just, I'm picturing a fondue place and cheese and or chocolate, or cheese and chocolate combined, if you're in that sort of thing, just melting and dripping off the fondue fountain just onto the floor, right? It's very sloppy and nasty. It's hard to kind of really project a key profit level. When we were speaking about this in the live room, the one level that stood out for me, if you made me choose something that looked nice in this area, I would pick this area right here. And the reason is we have our previous structure low support lining up with previous structure highs of that very small level, resistance, a little bit of an ice zone there. And you can see that's not that far away. But I also told the traders, if we can clear this level, oh baby, it's free sailing, right? I don't see anything in the way, right? We are in a big block of consolidation. But that aside, I don't see anything in the way of us going to this level right here, right? 23.18s. Excuse me, 231.88s, right? I got 26.18 on the mind for another trading example. But yeah, so there's a massive amount of, there's a little bit amount of room from this level to this level, but there is a massive amount of room from this level to this level. So it could be one of those opportunities where, hey, if you have this projection, if you are saying, hey, Akil, I don't really care about minor structure, because that's all this is minor structure right here. This could be a very big opportunity for you. Let me just bring out some volume real quick and just see what this looks like. Yeah, everything's going to be stuck inside here, which is what I suspected. Now, trading wise, you already have a trading reason, right? We talked about a higher or a lower low, lower close earlier. This is a higher high, higher close. Something you can do is you can get on board at market right here. You're getting a little bit of a discount actually, but this would be our higher high, higher close, this green candle, right, to almost end the week. Stops would be below these lows right here by an ATR, whatever measurement you use. If you're looking for a short move up, you can still probably get a really good, a decent risk reward to that move. And again, the second move up, whether it's with a primary target or a secondary target, would be massive. Like with the last example, what I would do if I were trading this situation is I would always be conservative with my first one, right? So instead of shooting for the moon up here and trying to be super trader and get a 4.5 to 1 risk reward, I would look to get a little bit off either at a retest of the highs or that first level we spoke about, and then keep the second half of your position or some portion of your position on for that home run trade. Because if this thing goes, it can go, right? We're looking at, what is this going to be? How many pips are we going here? If we enter right here and we rally all the way up, mere 600 pips, nothing too shabby there. That could be a massive trade. That's one that can make your trading year if you hit one of those bad boys. Let's just scroll down to the hourly real quick and see if there's anything that stands out here. Another option here on the hourly is this. You can see that we're starting to retrace a little bit. We're bending off a little bit to end the week, which is no surprise. You can look for a potential double bottom. That would be a more conservative entry, meaning that price action comes down to this level. we hold, and it's very important that we hold. If we break and close below, bad sign, right? But we hold down here, and then you may be able to get an even bigger risk reward. And that would open up the door to some more trading opportunities as well. So cool opportunity here on pound New Zealand. It's not my favorite because, again, those initial target levels are kind of confusing, but there's a massive amount of room to that big one. So this is one of those situations where I'm glad I don't trade this pair. I don't have to have any dilemma. I can sleep well this weekend, not worrying about if I should be involved or not, or just it's up to you guys. It's on you. There you go. All right. Lastly, I've been meaning to do a video on this all week, but I've been doing other videos.